Wade, thank you for talking to us today. Please tell us a little bit about your involvement in the energy sector.
Dan, thank you for having me. Today I'm here at the Global Corporate Energy Summit, and we as Plug and Play about a few years ago, back in 2017, we started getting active in energy space because we saw a lot of opportunities for our startups to tap into the sector, and a lot of the corporations in the energy space shopping for strategic investments in Silicon Valley around the world. And it's been about 2 years. My background, I'm a petroleum and natural gas engineer, chemical engineer, and I lead our energy division. Other divisions that are very similar and adjacent with the energy space are supply chain logistics. We have a division around mobility, industrial IoT, as well as transportation that are all tied into the energy practice that we have.
And what excites you about the sector?
Yeah, it is a fascinating space where we see an emerging kind of technology trends where the industry can significantly transform, and that is thanks to not only the technological advancements that we've seen, the disruptions that we see on the technical side of things, but also the regulations that are changing and the governments that are pushing for mandates to reduce environmental footprint and the carbon footprint of the corporations. And now we're seeing kind of these two tie into each other, and a lot of entrepreneurs that are trying to tackle that challenge.
Absolutely. And does the rapid transformation in the sector deliver any challenges for you?
Yeah, so as an investment firm that focuses on multiple sectors, from finance to insurance, retail, and many other sectors that are very fast moving and revolving around data, we see that energy industry and broader heavy industries that deal with capital intensive assets, and it might be in many cases very slow moving. Some of the challenges that we see is the corporate partners in the energy space have different considerations. They speak a completely different language. They move at a different speed, and some of the challenges that we face in aligning these constituents with what the startups are trying to do and try to be that facilitator in between the two sectors. I think that's a big challenge for us, but with the challenge, I would say always comes opportunities to kind of learn the best practices from some of the other industry stakeholders and try to build benchmarks based on those.
Absolutely, and you'd have found here today at GCV Energy that there's plenty of collaboration going on. What specifically brought you here?
Yeah, so I'm incredibly excited to be here at the Global Corporate Venturing Summit here in Houston because, as Plug and Play, historically we have been collaborating with the organization in past in California, and we've seen kind of the corporate innovation landscape growing over time in our California ecosystem, and now we're seeing the branch, the indication of this model in the energy sector. And now we're here in Houston, and we see a lot of those corporations who have expressed their interest in looking at technologies outside their walls, now taking actions and opening up conversations with their customers, OEMs, suppliers, and kind of their peers in the market to hopefully accelerate the integration of these new technologies into their business.
Well, we're delighted that you could join us. Wade, thank you very much.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you for inviting me, and it's an honor to be here.